explore the extensive life and career of Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, dominant force in Russian politics and the longest-serving leader in the country since the era of Joseph Stalin. Born on October 7, 1952, in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, Putin's career spans a remarkable trajectory from intelligence operative to one of the most influential and controversial figures on the world stage. Putin's professional journey began in the KGB, where he spent 16 years as a foreign intelligence officer, ascending to the rank of lieutenant colonel. His career in intelligence provided him with a unique perspective on both domestic and international affairs, laying the groundwork for his future political ambitions. In 1991, after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Putin resigned from the KGB and transitioned to politics in St. Petersburg. His early political work involved significant roles in municipal administration, which eventually led him to Moscow in 1996, where he joined President Boris Yeltsin's administration. His rise in Russian politics was rapid and strategic. By August 1999, Putin was appointed as prime minister, a position that set the stage for his transition to the presidency. When Yeltsin resigned later that year, Putin became the acting president. His initial term was characterized by a period of economic growth, averaging 7% annually, largely driven by a significant increase in oil and gas prices. Putin's presidency was also marked by a firm stance on internal security, including a decisive but controversial military campaign against Chechen separatists, which re-established federal control over the region. In 2004, Putin was re-elected for a second presidential term. However, facing constitutional limits on consecutive terms, he stepped down in 2008 to serve as prime minister under Dmitry Medvedev. During this period, he managed the fallout from the 2008 war with Georgia, overseen a series of military and police reforms, and maintained significant influence over Russian politics. His return to the presidency in 2012 was overshadowed by allegations of election fraud and widespread protests, yet he secured another term in office in 2018. Putin's third presidential term witnessed significant geopolitical actions, including the controversial annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the support for separatists in eastern Ukraine. These actions led to international sanctions, a financial crisis in Russia, and heightened tensions with the West. Additionally, Putin's decision to intervene in Syria in 2015, supporting the Assad regime, was a strategic move to secure Russian influence in the eastern Mediterranean, establishing permanent naval bases and reinforcing Russia's role on the global stage. In February 2022, Putin initiated a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, a move that ignited widespread international condemnation and led to an expansion of economic sanctions against Russia. The invasion, characterized by severe military aggression and alleged war crimes, prompted the International Criminal Court to issue an arrest warrant for Putin in March 2023, focusing on accusations related to the illegal abduction of Ukrainian children. His actions included a controversial referendum in which he annexed 4 Ukrainian oblasts into Russia. In April 2021, Putin signed constitutional amendments allowing him to potentially remain in power until 2036. His rule has been marked by a shift towards an authoritarian regime, characterized by extensive political control, suppression of dissent, censorship of independent media, and widespread corruption. Under his leadership, Russia's political system has faced criticism for human rights violations, lack of democratic freedoms, and a significant decline in transparency and press freedom. Despite his significant influence and consolidation of power, Putin's tenure has been a subject of intense debate and scrutiny both within Russia and internationally. His presidency has had profound implications for Russian domestic policy, international relations, and global geopolitics. Join us as we delve into the multifaceted life and career of Vladimir Putin, examining the forces that have shaped his presidency, the controversies that have marked his rule, and the enduring impact of his leadership on Russia and the world.